Meanwhile, on the economic front, Chinese exports unexpectedly fell the most they have in the last 2 years. And fears of a global recession are starting to grow. RT's Sarah Montez de Oca has the details. Okay, Sarah, I'm sorry, not starting to grow. It's been growing, but now it seems to be escalating even at a faster pace.
It has. Scotty, China saw a sharp drop in exports during the month of December, and the world is watching on what to expect from the world's second largest economy for 2019. Counterintuitively, a Reuters calculation based on customs data shows the 2018 China trade surplus with the U.S. rose to $323.32 billion last year. That's the highest since 2006. But this is largely due to one-off surge in shipments to the U.S. during much of 2018, as companies rushed to beat potentially higher tariffs in 2019. As the Nomura economist wrote, today's data reflect an end to export front-loading and the start of payback effects, while the global slowdown could also weigh on China's exports. Lower demand and weaker domestic growth in China is also being felt around the world. There are slowing sales of goods from iPhones to automobiles. Imports into China saw a shocking drop of 7.6%. That's the biggest decline since July of 2016. When Apple's sales were hurting and felt a sudden slip in China, Apple CEO Tim Cook said trade tensions put pressure on China's economy and therefore Apple's bottom line. Apple reported about 20% of its sales came from China in its most recent fiscal year. That ended in September. That number is expected to drop in 2019 given the slowing of sales in late 2018. And Starbucks, for example, warned that company sales of more than 3,600 locations across China will grow by 1 to 3%, which is lower than more recent years. Nike, on the other hand, reported strong sales growth in China last year. They saw a 31% rise year over year in the most recent quarter. Experts say one likely factor is the cost. Although Nike shoes are still priced at a premium, sneakers are still a lot cheaper than an iPhone. Still, these companies have good reason to be cautious predicting 2019 growth. Now, that caution is driving down markets globally as a result. Meanwhile, two leading national security analysts held a recent discussion at the Center for National Interest. One claimed that one of America's most dangerous threats is the growing cooperation between Russia and China. A leading national security analyst, Graham Allison, recalled what the late former security advisor to President Jimmy Carter said. Analyzing threats to American interest, the most dangerous scenario would be a grand coalition of China and Russia, united not by ideology, but by complementary grievances. American analysts have expressed skepticism over a deeper cooperation between China and Russia, but President and CEO of the Center for National Interest, Dimitri Simes, speculates that when it comes to geopolitics, immediate mutual interests and threat perceptions trump shared values. Scotty, these analysts recommended that the U.S. needs to rethink its strategic objective with both China and Russia before the two find deeper common ground, spelling even more trouble for U.S. businesses and geopolitical interests.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.